Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, but I got to start with something else first. Yesterday's video, I talked about Elon Musk creating a better financial system, and a lot of you said you would definitely be in favor of that. Me too. I would rather have a better alternative than the traditional banking system, a new alternative. My only problem with it is he needs to get rid of that CEO that he just hired, that lady who's tied to the World Economic Forum. That's my only complaint, because we do need to have better innovation. We have to have a better banking system than what we have now, with better returns for people also. Because, the bank right now, they take your money, they lend it out, they get 6 to 9% interest, depending. What do they give you? Less than 1%. That needs to change. That's why people are losing faith in the bank. They're waking up. They said, listen, I could put my money somewhere else and get much better returns. Ripple acquires crypto custody firm Mateko for $250 million. This is absolutely massive. Ripple plans to start offering customers the technology to custody, issue, and settle any type of tokenized asset following the acquisition of the custody firm. Now, in a video, I think the day before yesterday, I was talking about XRP and tokenization. I'm telling you right now, if you're invested in a cryptocurrency that has nothing to do with tokenization, you're in the wrong crypto. Because tokenization is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry in the future, and it's going to continue to grow year over year. We are in the fourth industrial revolution, the digital age. Everything around us will be tokenized at some point. Thrilled to welcome Mateko to Ripple as Ripple expands into custody, a key part of crypto infrastructure. We'll be able to support customers with the technology to custody, issue, send, and settle any type of tokenized asset. This is massive, says Brad Garlinghouse. You know why Brad thinks this is massive? He knows this is massive. It's because he knows this industry is going to blow up within the next few years. People always say, why is Ripple tied to climate change and carbon credits? Because that's where the money is. Tokenization, that's where the money is. Cross-border payments, that's where the money is. That's why I said, people that still think that XRP can hit $1,000 or $10,000 in the future are absolutely wrong. They don't understand how big this actually is. It's so much more than just payments, and this industry is growing more and more every single day. I still think in the future XRP will be a 5-digit asset. Update on timing regarding when we should see the documents ordered unsealed. According to the court's 9/12/2022 order, the parties have 21 days to file public redacted versions of summary judgment documents consistent with the sealing ruling. June 6th is 21 days from yesterday's ruling. So anytime between now and June 6th, those documents can be made public, and I cannot wait for that day to come. You know how many people are going to be talking about this, because all of a sudden we're going to be able to point out all the corruption that was going on at the SEC. Pro XRP attorney praises Judge Torres. Pro XRP lawyer Jeremy Hogan praises Judge Torres as the people's judge for ruling on public access to Hinman speech documents in SEC versus Ripple legal battle. After she made this ruling, it gives me a lot of hope that she's going to rule in favor of Ripple as well. And who knows, that ruling might come sooner than we think. That's why I always said, you need to always be holding XRP. When that ruling comes, it's going to happen so quick. XRP is going to skyrocket so fast. If you're not holding XRP, then you're going to be paying a much higher price for this crypto. Grayscale Investments revealed Wednesday that the U.S. SEC thinks that Filecoin token might be a security. Anybody who thought that this was done and over with Gary Gensler was absolutely wrong. Until Ripple wins against the SEC, this is going to continue to happen all the time. And as long as we don't have regulatory clarity or some sort of framework, Gary at will can say any crypto is a security and he can go and shake down that crypto firm. And that's how he wants to keep it. He doesn't want to come up with rules at all. And at the same time, he wants to push retail investors out of crypto. And he doesn't want any new investors coming on board either. More evidence that SEC Chair Gary Gensler's regulation by enforcement regime is pushing digital assets overseas. Fleeing U.S. crypto firms welcome, French regulator says. Now, I said it before. As we keep pushing innovation out of the U.S., other countries are going to rise off of that. Any country that is crypto friendly, innovation friendly, technology friendly, in the next couple years is absolutely going to take off. Their economy is going to boom. So, crypto companies fleeing U.S. regulatory uncertainty have been offered a welcome in France by officials boasting a regulatory framework that offers relative predictability. They have a framework. They have a way that these crypto companies can expand and grow out and become something much, much bigger. If America players want to benefit in the very short term from the French regime and from the start of 2025 from European arrangements, clearly they are welcome, he added. We have good relations and discussions with our U.S. counterparts. And it's France, it's Ecuador, it's other countries. Look at the UAE expanding and growing while the U.S. sits here and they fight with each agency looking to take over crypto at the same time. I still think the CFTC has the best plan forward. I think they're going to look out for the retail investor, me and you. The SEC, however, not so retail investor friendly. Let's just put it that way. Now, I thought I would share this. So, Ripple CTO speaks on allegations that Ripple paid Coinbase to list XRP. This has been going on since all the way back in 2018. And even today, David Schwartz still gives us no answers. He says, the story of Coinbase listing XRP is the only story I most wish I could tell that I can't. And this has been going on for quite a while. And him not answering the question now leaves people speculating even more. Now people definitely believe that that Ripple paid Coinbase to list XRP. But it would be, these things pop up in crypto all the time. There's so much speculation around XRP. It's incredible. People have so many thoughts around this cryptocurrency. It makes you, as a retail investor, want to hold it even more. Then there's this from Brad Garlinghouse. Coming out of one of the coldest crypto winters yet, I'm incredibly bullish about Ripple's trajectory. Every day, we're thinking about the long-term opportunity of crypto utility, putting our money and minds behind that mission, and partnering with folks who share that vision. And as long as you have that vision for this cryptocurrency, you have to hold on to that vision. Because let me tell you something, we are getting there, and it's all coming together now. You see all the framework getting put in place, or all around these banks and countries, corridors opening up for on-demand liquidity all throughout the world. This network has been growing for quite a while, and it's almost complete. Once that happens, then XRP is absolutely going to skyrocket. That vision that you had when you bought your XRP, you need to hold on to that vision and continue holding this crypto. I'm telling you, it is the most well-rounded cryptocurrency out there. People need to see the big picture. Everybody that you ever talk to say, aren't they tied to cross-border payments? Isn't XRP that bridge currency? But it goes so much further beyond that. SEC urges judge to deny Coinbase's demand for crypto regulatory clarity. So when they're asking a federal judge to not have to come up with regulatory clarity around crypto, that tells you their intention. In an intriguing turn of events, the U.S. SEC has urged a federal judge to dismiss a motion by Coinbase Global Inc., the cryptocurrency exchange that filed a petition last year seeking clarity on the application of securities laws to digital currencies. Coinbase, the leading cryptocurrency exchange in the U.S., lodged a request last month. The company has been vocal in its criticism of the SEC, suggesting the agency's response to its petition had been neither timely nor reasonable. Coinbase is advocating for a formal notice and comment process to allow public contributions. So Coinbase wants regulatory clarity in the market as well. The SEC does not want to give that regulatory clarity. That's again why this Ripple versus SEC case is so important. Why would Gary want to hold back regulatory clarity, though? This way, he could still go above and beyond his power and shake down companies. He could push retail out. He could further hurt the crypto investors, me and you, at the same time, because our cryptocurrencies are stuck in limbo. That's why I still don't think we see the price movements like we should be seeing around these ISO coins. Because there's no way, with all this growth that happened in 2022, that XRP should still be sitting where it is right now, under 50 cents. You can't have a ton of growth and no price movement. That's how I feel about it. Prosecutors know lawmakers have FTX money and they're working on getting it back. Now, I think this is great. So, the Department of Justice had instructed lawmakers with FTX linked political donations to hand over the cash, and at least some congressional campaigns have complied. I think that's absolutely great because these politicians should have never been getting that money to begin with. They should have never been pushing for this kid to get a free pass, Sam Bankman-Fried. They should have been pushing for Gary to look more into FTX, see where the money is, see where the money's going, before a whole bunch of retail investors lost everything. But instead, they were getting those donations, so they didn't care. They looked the other way. They love Sam Bankman-Fried. It's nice to see now that the Department of Justice wants that money back. And I think that is definitely great. And I think that should continue. Anytime any political party takes donations, they should have to be, the companies that are given that money should be vetted. They should know what kind of company that is going forward. Now there's this. So I wanted to bring this up because de-dollarization is not coming to an end either. Ahead of joining BRICS, Iraq issues ban on US dollar transactions. And these countries are so fed up with the US dollar. But it's not just Iraq. It's also 10 Asian countries agreed to ditch the US dollar as well. Now, I said at the beginning of this video, I think a trilemma is setting up. Because think about it, we have all these countries coming after the US dollar right now, possibly pushing the value of the US dollar down. At the same time, our banks are on shaky ground. Any bank can collapse as soon as tomorrow. But then we also have the debt ceiling at the same time. Something has to give. And you know, if these politicians would do the right thing and get out there, get ahead of this, maybe start talking to these other countries, maybe try to come up with a way that they could work together in the future, maybe come up with a way to fix the current financial system. But no, they want this system to fall apart. And you know who's going to end up paying for it? Me and you. And as it falls apart, a new financial system is going to rise. And as it does, look out, because anybody who's holding XRP at that time is going to become the new 1%. And you could see how the world is headed in that direction. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I know I made some mistakes in this video. I'm still working long hours, so I had to get that out there. I wanted to bring you content today, but it's been a really long day, so I hope I nailed this one because there was a lot I had to cover. But with that said, we'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.